Individualism in America, nigga. I need y'all to watch 22 Core, bitch. Hey, check this out. Look, I need y'all to see this, and then I am going to go the fuck off. Cause nigga, listen. Okay, come on. Just let's get into this. You can skip ahead if you want to, but let's get into this. Then I'ma click. Come on, hold on. Let's do it.
Individualism is an ideological cancer that has been programmed into every single U.S. citizen from birth.
Okay.
It's not just because it's beneficial for capitalism.
Okay.
It's not just because being an individualist will make you want to buy things that represent your identity. Feed into consumerism more. It's because the easiest way to divide people is to make them believe in free will. So let's break down free will for a second. Free will. You make choices, and they're independent. Wait a minute. We are not fucking NPCs. You're not playable characters in a video game. Every single part of who you are and how you operate is a consequence of the way that you were raised, the experiences that you've had, the things you've been exposed to, and the random choices you've made along the way. It is logically impossible to believe in free will. You're not independent creatures. We are not...
Considering that goddamn... Who's to say that the very nature of existence is logical? Let's keep going.
Separated or superior to our environment. We are products of the universe or superior to our creatures. We are not separated or superior to our environment. We are products of the universe, whether you like it or not. Alright, now you're thinking free will doesn't exist. So what? Well, the so what is very fucking big. Because once you start to realize people don't choose to be who they are, you switch from hate to love. Hate is judgment of that which we do not understand. And love is acceptance and curiosity of that which we do not understand. You can see by believing that everybody chooses to be the way that they are, we enable hate and toxicity. We get rid of understanding. We start to think that bigots and racists and ignorant people are like that because they chose to be like that, not because they were brainwashed to be like that, or have trauma that they're repressing that they don't understand, or because they were raised around certain people, were raised around other certain people. Like 87% of rural counties vote red. Every major city votes blue. Poverty creates crime. Overeducation creates prodigy.
Wait. Gotta write that down. Hold up. Okay. Poverty. Dr. Farod in this bitch. Hey, yeah. Poverty creates crime, you say. Okay. Keep going.
These are all examples of how who someone is entirely dependent on their environment. So this lie that we all choose to be whoever we are prevents us from truly loving, from being curious of why others are.
Hold up. You gotta write that down too. The lie that we all choose. Y'all niggas know I'm finna click. The lie that we all choose to be whoever we are. You gotta write that down. Gots to reply to that. Let's keep going.
Or like how they are. From being understanding.
Oh, let's go back. My bad. Let's go back. I gotta go back. Okay.
Truly loving. From being curious of why others are like how they are. From being understanding of their experience. Which is a very important thing to prevent if you're an oppressor. The moment you stop hating and start loving, you realize how deeply flawed the system is. How every single negative part of a system is a symptom of that system, and not some natural thing that people just choose to do. How crime is caused by poverty, how poverty is caused by greed, how greed is caused by an incentive to exploit others, and an incentive to be competitive. How hateful ideologies are actually a symptom of believing in individualism. Homophobia is built on the idea that gay people choose to be gay. Transphobia is built on the idea that trans people choose to be trans. Denying gender identities, denying other people's perspectives is all hate, and it all comes from individualism. Because simply put, individualism prevents critical thinking. Because you don't need to critically think if everything is down to choice. You have all the answers already. Look no further. Everything in society has been created because someone chose, not because someone experienced.
Oh, yeah. Everything. What'd he say? Hell no. Hold up. We gotta get that. I need that.
Chose. Not already. Look no further. Everything in society has been created because someone chose, not because someone experienced.
Everything in society, baby, exists because somebody, fuck y'all, I write slow, shut up. Because someone chose, not because, man, fuck y'all. Because someone experienced, okay, and he was being sarcastic, so he don't believe that, okay. Sarcasm, alright, okay, bitch, you know, hey, look, y'all, I'm finna, let's get into this shit, cuz. Look, let me run that back. I need to sit his little thing on the screen, right there. Alright, so the points that we got out of this shit is individualism is an ideological cancer that's killing everybody. One, your identity. Wait, no, fuck that. Hold on, gang. We got the perpetrator. I need to know what he said about identity. Cause I like this shit. Hold on.
Individualism
what I
is
do,
an
nigga.
ideological cancer that is not fucking NPCs. Break down free will for a second. Consequence of the way that you were raised, the experiences that you've had, the things you've been exposed to, and the random choices you've made along the way. How you operate is a consequence, a part of who you are and how you operate in a video game. We are not free will represent your identity. Feed individualist will make you want to buy things that represent your identity.
Wait, run that back. Hold on.
Feed into consumer. Just because being an individualist will make you want to buy things that represent your identity. And it's not just because it's beneficial for capitalism. It's not just because being an individualist will make you want to buy things that represent your identity.
Okay. Your identity. Okay. He didn't specifically say shit. All right, that's cool. Man, check this out, bro. And you already fucking know. I need y'all to listen to your boy real damn sternly, my nigga. First and foremost, the first point, your identity. Y'all, listen, man. This thing right here. He was saying a lot of shit, and it's so crazy because you finna see how he's saying everything I'm saying, but he's saying it from a place where your identity and the way you perceive yourself is rooted in the material world unconsciously. Watch this. He said your identity, for one, your identity in no capacity should be rooted in none of this limited shit. Because if you know that who you are is not this body, not this mind, who you are exists beyond the realm of your physicality. For one, logic don't even go out there. Two, your identity, if who you are is not a limited or finite being, your identity cannot be rooted in something that has a beginning or an end, such as this fucking hard drive won't exist forever. This house won't exist forever. Money won't exist forever. God damn it, it has to be founded in something that is just as infinite as you are. So, okay, that he didn't say that, but that's an important fucking thing. Remember that. Poverty creates crime. That is wild, and it only is true it's only true if you're talking to a group of people who all are living unconsciously. People who feel like the world, or who have an understanding of life and themselves, where it is this. How I feel within myself is directly connected to what the fuck happens around me, nigga. There is no fucking, well, I get to be how I want. And you know why people think that way? You know why people think it's normal? Hey, man, who wouldn't be fucked up if they got fired? Who wouldn't blow their brains out if shit didn't happen the way they wanted to in the outside world? Despite the fact that we all fucking know you cannot control none of this shit. You only gotta say so over this. Unless you telling me I can't control the world and I can't control myself. That's fucking crazy. Now you're not human. Now what makes you any different than a motherfucking squirrel? Like what makes you, what the fuck is you human? Human being. We don't say squirrel being, dog being, cat being. Human being means that you have the choice to consciously be, regardless what the fuck this is doing. Squirrels can't do that. He is fixed by nature. Nature has told him you will eat, sleep, shit, piss, and fuck. And you will not do nothing outside of those bounds. That's why they operate like fucking NPCs, but you are a human being. You have the ability, whether you can use it or not, whether you know how to operate that shit or not. The fact is, nature has given your freedom to you. You have the ability to be how you decide to be at any moment. You could remain peaceful with it. You could remain balanced within yourself, even though you just got fired. Now, whether you do or don't is going to be based off how well you understand yourself and how profoundly you know your place in terms of the whole motherfucking existence. You know what I'm saying? Because if you live in unconsciously and the world around you is deciding how you are within yourself at any given moment, like the most of our fucking society, which is why we think that is what it means to be human, then when shit happens, because you saw your mama cry when she was broke, you learned how to grow up. And when I'm faced with this, I get like this. When this happens, I get like this. Disrespect equals mad. Fired equals mad. Money equals happy. Things that go my way equals joy. You know what I'm saying? You're not living how you consciously desire to be. You are being maneuvered and swayed and moved around by the way the world is happening around you. Life, the only thing that is promised is change. Change is the only fucking thing that is promised in this world, meaning that this shit right here will not be the same. The minute I end this video, none of this shit is the same. So if life is deciding, if the world around you is deciding how you are within yourself, that means you happy, joy, happy, sad, stress, happy, depressed. You all over the fucking place. By the time you fucking 80, you're fucked up. You're fucking, if you seen my last video, driving a car, gas, brake, turn, gas, brake, signal, left, right, flip, wreck. Yeah, nigga, the car ain't gonna last a week. The car is your body. Okay, poverty creates crime? Yes, only if you are living unconsciously. Only if your circumstances around you define who you will choose to be in this moment. For me, it's not like that. I'm not gonna fuck over people whether I'm rich or whether I'm poor. Test that shit, universe. Test that shit, cuz. Test that shit, my boy on TikTok. You get what I'm saying? But most people don't live like that. So we see 200 million motherfuckers who are poor and sad, and we think that, oh, well, poverty just equals sad because look at everybody else. No, goddammit, that means everybody else is fucked up. That everybody else is fucking true. That means everybody else is driving like I just said. Yeah, so you don't know what a good driver look like because you don't have none of those fucking examples because you didn't grow up in a society like that. He was on it. You see how our points is matching, but the perspective from which we hitting them bitches is totally different. So, next point, the lie that we all choose to be whoever we are, cause we do. That is not a lie. But the reason he thinks that is a lie, the reason that most people think that that's a lie is because most people, once, like I just said, are living unconsciously. They're unconsciously operating in the world. So they they have no examples of consciously living. They've never seen a person get fired and not be depressed. They've never seen a person, every time they see somebody's house burn down, that person is fucking sad. Every time they see somebody get fired, that person is depressed. Every time they see somebody go broke, they're sad. They have no examples of people who don't have money but still feel great about themselves. They don't have those fucking examples. None of us have seen that shit. We grew up in a world where everybody is crashing and driving drunk and shit. So when I tell you, hey bro, you know it's possible to drive your car sober, straight, without hitting nothing, get where you're going, smooth and efficient. When I tell you that, you look at me like, well, what the fuck, nigga, shut the fuck up. That ain't even possible because you've never seen nobody drive no other way on the road of life other than fucking looped it in a bitch. So we do choose to be however we are within ourselves, but the thing is, it's an unconscious choice. Niggas ain't consciously responding to their life. When they get fired, it's bow, straight to, it's so fucking... The reaction is programmed so deep. You ever heard of genetic memory, atomic memory, genetic memory, articulate memory, inarticulate memory? It's so many layers of memory. But when you are not consciously operating, then your Your memory is what is determining how you move right now. And right now is not memory. So when you fucking just naturally, when you're operating out of memory when somebody disrespects you and you fucking spaz out. Nigga, that's because that's all you've ever seen people do. You grew up watching people when they feel disrespected about whatever it is, they fucking click. And worst case, they hurt a motherfucker. Best case, they don't do nothing, but they still hate that bitch. They think fucked up shit about that person. They say fucked up shit about that person. You get what I'm saying? Because it is an unconscious decision. They're not operating consciously, even if they think they are. They are reacting, and it is so instant. The reaction is programmed so deep within you based off, like he said, the shit that you've been taught, the way you've been taught to live like this by other people who live like this. So it happens so fucking fast. Even if somebody disrespected you after this video and you tried to not, you was like, I was peaceful before you came up to me, so I'm gonna be peaceful even after you disrespect me. Even if you try it, you will notice your body tingling, your heart beating, because your body is it's like if you. I used to go to football practice during the summer when I was younger, and we went every morning, 6 o'clock to like fucking 10 o'clock or some shit. The day I missed practice, my body naturally woke up at 6 because my body has that memory. My body remembers at this time every day, we're usually getting it up and going. So even though I'm not at the field, my body is up and ready because the memory, my body's operating off that fucking memory. And when I had energy from 6 to 10, even though I was laying in the fucking bed. Because your body, it's memory. It's called neuroplasticity. Yogis, Paramahansa Yogananda spoke on this shit long before the study of neuroplasticity even existed. It's the same shit. Your body is used to when somebody disrespects you, we supposed to get angry. That's what we've been doing. So even if you try today to stop it, you will still have to feel those feelings. Your body will be uncomfortable because it's like eating vegetables after you've been spending your life eating fuck shit. Your body like, man, nigga, what? Nigga, we don't do this. Nigga, what? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Give me some chips, man. What the fuck? Your body is like, I'm not used to this shit. So when somebody disrespects you and you change trajectory and you like, oh, I understand that this is how you've come to see your life. This is just you're showing me what you don't really understand about certain shit in the world. You're allowing something I may have done to cause to you're unconsciously living because you seen me do something and that's how you reacted. But if I respond through my unconscious living, we two unconscious motherfuckers just reacting at each other. Nobody really sees farther than the other. And this is how motherfuckers from the president all the way down to motherfuckers who homeless. This is how everybody in this country is fucking living. So, but when you step out of that and you see shit from a higher perspective, then it's like, oh, bro, I see that you're unconsciously reacting. I might not never tell you that, but I see it. And now I'm gonna choose to respond to this situation consciously. And I might apologize even if I don't feel like I did something wrong or de-escalated or walk off or whatever. But if you're not used to that, even if you take the route of trying to begin to live your life consciously, then it's still gonna be a motherfucker because it's gonna feel wrong. It's gonna feel abnormal. That's why when you tell people that, when I tell people that you can actually live the way that you choose to be, you're not gonna get that shit for free. Because you didn't get like this for free. This is 20, 15, 30, this is 20 years, 30 years, 15 years. Your whole life you've been practicing living the way that you live. So nigga, you think you gonna wake up on day one after being a slave, being beat for 30 fucking years, you think you gonna go out there in the free world on day one and live like all the other people who ain't never been a slave? No, nigga, you're gonna jumping and shit. No, nigga, it's just like PTSD. Nigga, that shit ain't just gonna vanish. No, hell no. So when it comes to this, yes, we all decide to be how he said. It's a lie that we all choose to be whoever we are. It's not a lie. We are choosing to be whoever we are. The question is, are we choosing to be this way consciously right now or unconsciously? Are we joyful because of the world around us, or are we joyful because this is how we choose to be? Are you sad because you consciously desire to be that way, or are you sad because something happened around you Yes, the question is it a conscious decision or an unconscious decision? And the thing is, most people in America, in this world, but we're going to use America, are living their lives unconsciously. It's not conscious decision. They are operating off of fucking memory, just like he said, but he ain't seeing it the way that I'm saying, but he said the same thing, but he bringing it, he hitting the same point, but he's shooting from over here. Nigga, I'm shooting from the hip. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so what he say? The next one was everything in society. He was being sarcastic. He said, everything in society exists because someone chose not to. Everything in society exists because someone chose, not because someone experienced. Basically, what he was saying was society is the way it is because people have experienced certain shit. People are the way they is. Yeah, right. Everybody in society is the way that they is because they chose to be. And of course it couldn't be because they experienced some shit. He's right. Society is the way that it is. People are the way that they are because of the things they've experienced. But that is not just how it is. People are that way because they are allowing the experiences of they have not yet liberated themselves from themselves. They have not yet seen the point that I'm getting through to y'all. They are allowing the world around them to mold them. Once you become aware of what I'm saying, a lot of people ain't never heard the shit I'm telling you right now. A lot of people ain't never seen the shit that I'm telling you. A lot of people ain't never thought about the shit that I'm telling you. So it's people out there that have never, if they saw this video, they would be like, damn, what the fuck? They've never thought about that. But once the information, once it hits you, once you say, oh shit, once you do that, what the fuck? Once you become... I'm gonna make a joke. Once you become sentient, or you already sentient, but you get what I'm saying. Once you wake up, once you become aware, whatever the fuck, I don't want to run. Your imagination is probably out of control, and I don't want to fuck that up by saying crazy shit like once you wake up. Because when I say wake up, you probably start thinking about crystals and shit. Like, no, just listen to me. Once this falls upon your ears, now you have the option to say, oh shit. Oh shit. A lot of people in our society though, everybody in our society is not on this video. They're not in these comments. They not subscribed to my channel. They don't know nothing about none of this fucking shit. What the hell?
Individualism is...
Oh yeah, my shit had went dark. But anyway, they're not like that, so they don't know nothing of this. So they are living their life in the way that they are because of what they've experienced, because they don't know that there's other ways to live, that they don't even know or even think that there's a different way to operate. They don't know that the world around them does not have to define the way that they choose to be. That's why niggas will say, just get you some money. If we just give niggas money, crime will go away. No, it won't, nigga. It'll just distract niggas. Change the laws and the police will stop killing people. Yes, they will. Yes, give niggas money, crime will stop. Yes, change the laws and the police will stop killing people. But none of these people changed. They only changed because the world around them changed. And we just said that life is one big change. So if we change the world around them, there's no change you make in the world around you that will stay 100%. So if we change the laws and police stop killing people, yeah, when them laws change, nigga, it's over. Yeah, when them people money run out, you give all the crime filled areas, flood that bitch with money. When that fucking money run out, like it will, when that money runs out, these motherfucking people will lose their shit. You don't want people who are good people, loving people, compassionate people because of the world around them. You want people who are like this because this is the way they choose to be. You want people who are loving and compassionate whether they're rich or poor. You want people who are loving and compassionate whether the law says you have to be or not. What if everybody was not killing people because of a law? The minute that law changed, nigga, it's murder city in this bitch. Everybody. I'm not harming people, not because the law say I shouldn't or because it's good or bad, but because this is how I choose to be. Now, even if the law says you could kill people for free, I'm still not gonna do it. Get what I'm saying? That's because I'm choosing to, I'm operating consciously. And if you want to learn how to do this better, yoga is a motherfucker. Kriya yoga is a motherfucker. Paramahansa Yogananda, nigga. I'm glad this is a video. You can run this back and type these names up. Paramahansa Yogananda, nigga. Kriya Yoga, nigga. Systems of yoga. True yoga. Yoga as it was taught in the fucking East, in India, nigga. Yeah. From the saints, sages, monks, holy men, and sadhus that have walked and taught that spiritual path of the transcendental science of divine union. How to unify your human consciousness to live your life as the finger while consciously perceiving yourself as the whole hand. You get what I'm saying? Because once you don't have to teach. He was talking about, well, when you stop believing in individualism, you switch to love. Not necessarily, but you're not switching to love consciously. It's still an unconscious decision. I don't have to teach you how to love something that you identify with. You've never met your children a day in your life before they were born. But the minute they come out their mama, you love this motherfucker like you've been knowing them forever. That proves that you don't, and I'm talking about men. You didn't even hold that motherfucker. And don't say you love your nut, nigga, because you just bust nuts all inside the toilet and shit. So come on, cuz. So don't say that shit. So you didn't know this motherfucker from a can of paint till they came out your bitch. And now you love them. So that means we all have the capacity to love something that is not directly tied to us. You get what I'm saying? That is not directly, motherfucker, because your kids ain't nothing. That you just provided the flesh. You didn't create the life. You just provided the flesh for that motherfucker. So that's still not you. Yeah, that's some of you is in that flesh, but that life that exists in that motherfucker, no, that's a whole nother finger, nigga. This is you. This your kid. This is all y'all. You get what I'm saying? But once you expand your identity, like I said in the beginning, and your identity is not tied to finite shit, once your identity is inclusive, your identity includes all life on this planet. I don't have to teach you how to love it, because just like you identify with your children, you naturally love that motherfucker before you even see him. Yeah, you'll damn near hurt yourself to say that motherfucker. Same way with the rest of the world. When your identity is inclusive, you don't have to know a motherfucker or never meet a motherfucker to know that you will involve yourself with them and give your all for them, because you view them the same way that you view yourself or your mother or your father or your babies or some shit. If police officers were raised in a society like this, they wouldn't have never grown up to be murderous motherfuckers, racist motherfuckers, hateful motherfuckers, greedy motherfuckers, motherfuckers who commit crimes just because their life ain't going the way that they think it should be going. Regardless, you get what I'm saying? So it's not about showing people how to not be individual or think of free will. That's true though. Separation is a myth. So what he said is true. But he hitting the target, but he's shooting from the wrong position. Because what he said can lead to more fucking unconscious living and more ignorance amongst people. But a lot of people will relate to this shit. Like if I slide this over and read the comments, you know what I'm saying? Great, I will now do nothing with this information. Individualism is good on a personal level, but bad as a social and traditional values. I think accountability is good too, though. You see, speak your truth, comrade. Large factual statements. Love your videos, man. I don't know, man. I just be chilling. Sorry. I only care about myself. Depends on how you define free will. You see, there's a lot of heavy critiques on what he's saying, because the people that's critiquing it don't really know. They don't really get why they're critiquing it, but they're critiquing it because of this position that he's shooting it from. But see, when you see what I'm saying, people gonna critique what I'm saying, but any critique to what I'm saying, I can back that shit up for real, fucking for real. And it's not gonna come, it's gonna come from exactly some shit you can look around you and see yourself and be like, damn, that Christmas tree was in the corner the whole time. I didn't see that motherfucker. Yeah, I'm not going to create some shit. I'm going to show you it's not a philosophy, ideology, or a belief system. It's just the way it is. It's only one thing that exists. That's it. You get what I'm saying? And that's you, you know? So, yeah, bro, I just wanted to bring that to y'all shit, show y'all that, because, you know, nigga, yeah. I be really with this shit, man. I be on it. If y'all like me responding to these TikToks and certain shit, because nigga, I got so many of these bitches that I just see that I can't make a stitch to because his stitches is off. So I couldn't stitch this on TikTok. So I was like, nigga, I'm gonna put it on motherfucking tube. So if y'all like this shit, if y'all like this format, you know what I'm saying? Like my last video, this video, then please go to the comments and put a goat emoji in that bitch. 22 core, nigga. 22 core, nigga. Code 22, nigga. 22 core, bitch. I love y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, cuz. And I'm out this bitch. Fuck you talking about, nigga?